Welcome to Chuck's Diecast car and model reviews. Today we are taking a look at a model of the Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale. Is made by Maisto in 1/18 scale. The XX Stradale is, of course, the super high performance version of the SF90, which in itself is way more car than you actually need, but for those who want that much more, you've got the SF90 XX. Now, it used to be that the XXs were extremely limited edition, like, only made like 25 of them. They weren't street legal, and what would happen is Ferrari would keep the cars for the owners, and they would take the cars to various tracks around the world in order to allow the owners to drive their cars. Well, I guess the term XX brought such cachet to the name that they decided, well, we're going to democratize this more and make the XX just a higher performance version, but street legal, because the Stradale means street, okay? Sort of like Porsche's co-opted the turbo name and are applying the name turbo to their performance versions of their electric cars, which is really pretty silly. But regarding limited edition, I mean, they are, I believe, only going to make like 799 of these things, which is not is limited edition, but not extremely limited, I guess. But it is, it does have additional aerodynamic improvements, including, the fixed wing here, the wheel vents, and, so on and so forth. So it is a higher performance car. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this guy now. So, first of all, let's go ahead and start with the color of this car. Notice that it's not really a true red. It's more of an orange red, which is more the color of Ferrari Formula One cars back in the early 2000s, back in the Schumacher era, when they were sponsored by Marlboro, and they had more of a Marlboro red, which is kind of an orange red to fit with the sponsorship. So it's not your traditional Ferrari red. So it's kind of interesting, and it's not your imagination there. Although I will say the camera does make it look a little bit more orange than it actually is. So it does have, nice detail. I mean, these Maistos are getting much better nowadays, even for the price of, I got this at Sam's Club for about $18. But look at those calipers there. Those look great. So do the rotors. They are, as you can see, drilled and everything like that. So that looks really good. The venting above the tires is not true venting, it's just paint. But it looks, okay for what it is. And the paint, it's not fantastic, but, it's okay. It's got at least a nice gloss to it, but you can see some orange peel in there. The mirrors look very good there. You can see the two-tone mirrors, and the Ferrari badging on the front fender there Looks very nice too. Up front here we've got excellent detail here as well. I do think they did a good job on the headlights. Okay, the front vents are not, of course, actual mesh, but are textured plastic. But again, this is an $18 model, but it looks pretty good. Detailing here, on the windshield and the wipers, all looks very good. And you can see here, let me just go ahead and open this up. There is some detailing on the, under this front hood. It's definitely not a trunk, but it does, you can see the extractors and all that sort of stuff for the front coolers there. So not bad, and the carbon fiber texture looks pretty good there too. Now when you take a look at the rear of the vehicle, again, not bad. The rear wing, as you can see, has carbon fiber texture. Maisto's been getting better at simulating that carbon fiber texture, so that looks pretty good. Detailing here on the rear, of course, has the textured plastic for the mesh as well. You can see the extractors, for the air underneath and the vanes. All that looks pretty decent, and nice that they have the name of the car on the rear bumper. The tail lights here, is one solid strip and doesn't look too bad either. Good looking rear end on this car. Now we do have an opening engine bay, so let me go ahead and get to that here. These modern Ferraris do have the engine way inset, way down low, to have a low center of gravity. So, there's not too much to see in there, but you can see that it looks pretty good in there. I mean, there's some nice detailing in there. They did an excellent job for, again, an $18 model. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. Maisto does their usual thing about not having any glass in the windows, but you can see, they did pay attention to the door cards, if you, I guess, want to call them that. So that looks pretty decent, and I'm pretty happy with this interior. I mean, this does look good, as you can see there. Boy, look at all that detailing there on the dash. All the Manatino buttons on the steering wheel look really good. The Ferrari logo in the center boss of the steering wheel looks great as well. You can see detailing on what would be the carpeting, although I believe in the SF90 is probably rubber mats. And all that looks very good there in the seats as well, although the plastic seat belts do let the side down a little bit because, they don't lay flat against the seats. But again, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll go ahead and go to the other side so you can see the center console a little bit better. And again, that's something Maisto should be pretty proud of, honestly. So they did a nice job there. The underside, it doesn't show much. I mean, all you've got is the name and the various tunnels and so on for the underbody aerodynamics, and of course the aerodynamic panels there made of carbon fiber. So that looks good as well. So, again, an $18 model, and they did a really, really nice job. So I'm quite happy with this, and I hope you're happy with this review. And if so, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Have a great day.